Hey you guys, so today's video is going to be starring this beautiful palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's one of their newest palettes. I believe it's the Couture, Travel Couture palette. I don't know, I'm not 100% what it's called, but I'll list it down below. Of course, I'm going to be starting with a very warm color in my crease, as always. You guys know I'm really obsessed with warm colors, and I'm just applying that from the outer corner to the inner corner of my eyes. And then I'm just going back with a blending brush and just blending out the outer edges of it, because like I always say, I don't like any harsh lines. So yeah. And then I'm going with the soft peach color from the palette, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. Today's look is going to be super matte, so it's been what I've been loving. Like, it's been my go-to look, so I've been obsessed with this look. So I'm just applying that with a flat shader brush all over my eyelid. And as you can tell, it's not really any different from my skin color really, but it's just such a pretty color. Like, I've just been obsessed with matte colors. But yeah, I'm just going back with this brush. I'm adding no more product to it. I'm just using a little bit of that and just blending it out. Like I always say, blend, 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 because you want to have a beautiful transition between the two colors. So yeah, so I'm just blending that out, and then I'm going to go with this Fudge color from the palette as well, and I'm just going to apply that in the outer corner of my eyes. I'm just kind of like bringing the brown in a little bit more than I usually would, because later on in the video you guys will see that I'm going to be using brown liner as my eyeliner, and so I'm just gonna make that blend with the outer corner, but you guys will see later on in the video. But yeah, so I'm just applying that in like a V-shaped form, and then I'm just gonna blend it out with a blending brush, and I'm just fast forwarding this because if not, we'd be literally sitting here for like an hour, because I just love to blend my eyeshadow out. See, I take forever to blend, so I just like fast forwarded it so we wouldn't be sitting here forever. You guys remember that from the movie Sandlot? Forever. I'm such a loser, but I love that movie. Anyways, so going back with this brush, applying no product at all, I'm just gonna go use whatever is on that brush and just like blend it all out. So I'm just blending between the orange color and the brown color, and then I'm applying some more of the soft brown just to kind of clean up those edges from the inner corner. As you can see, it's a little like too much orange, so I'm just using that soft peach color to just blend it out. Then going back with this Fudge color, I'm just gonna use this eyeshadow as my eyeliner today, and this is what I was talking about. That's why I kind of applied that brown a little bit more inwards than usual. So I'm just lining my eyes, I guess, I don't know. I'm just lining my top lid with this brown eyeshadow. This Fudge color is beautiful. I love this brown. And then I'm just using a pencil brush to just smoke that out, because I kind of want like a smoky eyeliner. So I'm just smoking that out with a pencil brush, and then to make it like even have like to have more depth to the wow, I'm all over the place today. To have more depth to the eyeliner, I'm just applying some black on top of that, and then I'm just gonna blend those two colors out because I just don't want it to just like kind of stop there at the end. So I'm just gonna blend it out with like a pointed brush, I guess. This is the brush that came with the Anastasia palette, but I must say I actually really like this brush compared to any of the other brushes it usually comes with. So and that's the other end of the brush. It's like a duo brush, so one end is like kind of like a stippling one, and the other one's supposed to be a blending brush. It's a really good brush. I really like it. I'm really glad they actually included a nice brush for once. And so then after curling my lashes, I'm just gonna apply some waterproof mascara so that it holds the curl on both my lashes. You guys know this. I do this every single time, and I probably say the same thing every single time, so you're probably sick of it. But anyways, and so then next I'm going to be putting on my foundation, and I'm most likely this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, or whatever it's called, foundation, but I'll list all the products I use down below, so don't worry about that. And I'm just using this new Morphe brush that I got. It is, I believe, hold on, let me grab it. It's the Morphe MB6. I've really been loving this brush, but it definitely reminds me of the e.l.f. flat brush that they have. It's really similar to this, and a lot more it's a lot more inexpensive, or a lot cheaper, sorry, that's what it would be, than this Morphe one. But it's a really nice brush. I really like it. And then I'm going to apply some concealer, which I know looks super, super white. I believe I used the Nars Creamy Concealer in the color, wow, what's the name of the color? I forgot. Again, I'll list it down below. But I'm using that, and like I said, it looks really, really white. But I'll go back with powder and bronzer, and it'll come out fine, believe me. Just gotta blend that baby out. So just blending it. And I'm also using, for that, I'm using a new Morphe brush that I got as well. Sorry, I'm like looking for it. It is called the Morphe G2. It's from the Gunmetal collection, I think. Yeah, I love it. It's a really, really nice brush, but it's kind of stiffer compared to the Sigma pointed brush. But I like it. It's a lot smaller than the Sigma brush for sure. And so I'm going back with some powder to set underneath my eyes. I believe I was using the Ben Nye yellow banana powder. Look, it's my doggy. She came and appeared, made a little special appearance. And I'm just applying some bronzer. I'm probably using the NYC bronzer. I'm just applying that all over my cheeks. I really love that bronzer. And so applying that to the hollows of my cheeks and on my forehead, just to give my face, you know, a little bit of warmth, because I don't like a flat face. So I'm just now contouring my cheeks using the Nars Ita brush, and it's probably the same bronzer that I'm using, but it's a lot. See, it all depends on what kind of brush you're using, because it honestly makes the difference. Like, you can tell my face looks more like contoured with that brush compared to just like a fluffy bronzer brush. But anyways, and then I'm gonna use this peach blush from Clinique, I believe, and I'm just gonna apply that on my cheeks, and then I'm just gonna use a stippling brush to just blend that all out, because I don't want any harsh lines. And then I'm gonna go with the Fudge color from the palette, and I'm just gonna line my lower lash line, and I'm just gonna make sure I just kind of line it all the way into my inner corner, and then I'm gonna connect that to the outer corner, and then make sure we blend that all out. So yeah, it just kind of goes with how the liner was on top, so that's why I'm using the same color at the bottom and just connecting the two. So just lining that with an angled brush. Then I'm gonna go with that same brush from the palette itself, the stippling side. It's more pointed, it has a pointed edge to it, so that's why I'm just using that to blend it all out. And then I'm gonna apply some mascara on my lashes. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara, not the waterproof, but just the regular one. And just apply a couple layers of that, because you guys know I like my lashes to look good, so I'm just gonna apply a couple layers. And don't forget to apply some mascara also on your lower lash line, because for me that makes a big difference. So I love applying mascara to my lower lashes. I just think it makes the whole look come together. And then for my lips, I'm going to be using a nude color from Wet n Wild. It's like a peachier nude. So I'm just applying some of that to go with this warm look. If you can tell, the entire look is pretty much warm. And then I'm going to apply this orange lip gloss from e.l.f. that I've been loving. I think those two colors look perfect together. So that pretty much sums up the look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until next time, bye guys!